Kat is an MFRE alumni and she graduated from 2020, so in a COVID year. And she now works for Pinna Sustainability, which is a consulting firm, and she'll talk to us more about it. Again, as Dr. Wiseman mentioned, if you have questions for Kat and then for us in general for the program, please do type them in the Q&A and we'll be sure to get to them. All right. Hi, Kat. Thank you for joining and thank you for being here. We're looking forward to talking with you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Kat.
All right, let's start there. Why don't we start with a brief introduction and let the audience know a little bit about your background.
Yeah, I would like to first say thank you for MFRE for the invitation to today's event. It feels great to be back and see some familiar faces. A little bit about myself, like Janelle mentioned, I graduated from MFRE in 2020. Before joining MFRE, I worked in the field of marketing and data analytics in Toronto for a number of years. I originally came from China. I moved to Canada after I finished my bachelor's degree, which was in international economics and trade. Overall, my life in Canada has been a blessing, and my experience with MFRE at UBC was definitely one of the many highlights, which I will always cherish. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, thank you so much. I feel the same way too about Canada and MFRE.
Yeah.
All right, so switching gears, thank you for the background context, for people where you're from, the studies that you did, the work experience that you've had before joining. Can you tell us a bit about Pinna, the company, and more specifically, what do you do there?
Yeah, so Pinna Sustainability is a consulting firm. I work there as a sustainability consultant. So Pinna was founded in 2012 in Vancouver by our two principals, Garrett and Gillian Albee-Vines. They founded the company as an expression of our current company's value, which is commitment to quality and meaningful work that can lead to positive changes. So since 2012, Pinna has been engaged in a wide range of projects with multiple levels of stakeholders, including provincial and municipal governments, crown operations, as well as universities. In fact, UBC Okanagan is one of our clients. For most of the projects, Pinna helped the clients with sustainability planning. That is, we host and facilitate engagement sessions that are informative for developing sustainable strategies. We translate technical information into plans, policies, or programs that have an impact. We also develop accessible reports and materials that can clearly communicate sustainability objectives to a variety of public stakeholders and decision maker audiences. So while I'm usually involved in many stages in the sustainability planning process, my role at Pinna is largely focused on policy analysis, as well as translating large qualitative and quantitative data sets into a format that is informative for the stakeholders and for them to develop climate change action plans and strategies. Yeah.
Wow, I thank you for sharing that. It's really great, for us to see alumni working in a field that matters, right? Mm-hmm. Field that is around environment, around sustainability, and supporting initiatives to fight climate change. It's a large portion of our focus here, and so it's great to see that translating into the real world. And I'm really proud of what you're doing, both. Yeah, not just in where you are, but also the actual work that you're doing and working with data, lots of data, translating that into something that is easy to digest for your clients, and also looking at policy and all those communication aspects around it. My last, I guess, formal question for you before we go into audience Q&A is how has MFRE helped with your current job or your career path?
Yeah, so I think MFRE overall provided me with knowledge in areas I was not so familiar with, and also improved me, bettered me in areas that I had experience with. So I can say I'm benefiting from the knowledge and experience I gained from MFRE until this day. So I would say the course is related to applied economics in agriculture, food, and environment. They not only inspired me to pursue my career in the field of sustainability, but also helped me build a strong knowledge foundation. Like I said, I was in the field of marketing, so a switch of career is a big decision for me at the time. So MFRE really helped me a lot on that. And courses related to econometrics and quantitative methods, they greatly improved my skills in data analysis and modeling. I was always a fan of data, but MFRE just made me gave me a lot more tools to use and help me to know more about what I can do with different softwares and how I can manage and analyze a large amount of data sets. So that's really great experience for me. One unique aspect about MFRE, like you have mentioned before, I personally like very much were the workshops and seminars. I found them, they had a agenda, or they wanted to help students with professional development. So having that real world experience brought into classrooms, I found myself just got benefited so much from them, either professional skills or personal skills. After being exposed to reality and nurtured by MFRE faculty, I feel like I have not reached my potential, but at least exposed more of my potential. A lot of things I wasn't aware of. So I think that was great. And also about the graduating project, I feel like without the graduating project, I wouldn't be so firm with what I believe and what I want to do in my career. So I think MFRE has contributed to that very much. Of course, with the help from and guidance from Dr. Colleen Wiseman and MFRE faculty, I had opportunity to work as a UBC sustainability scholar with the city of Vancouver on topics related to food waste. So this topic, this project and this experience, I think it reassured my passion in working in the sustainability field, where I can help making the environment better and improve people's lives. The experience also told me that even if sometimes it's not easy to do certain things and life is not very easy sometimes also, but anything is possible through hard work, discipline, and a desire to help the planet, I would say. Yeah.
I'm going to take that last quote from you. We're going to steal it here at MFRE. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's really is really good and nice for us to hear that the work and kind of the workshops and the projects here were able to translate and help you with where you are right now. And you're in a really great place. And I have Dr. Wiseman and Olivier here nodding in my peripheral vision.
Good to hear.
Thank you for sharing that. Let me see if we have some questions for you. We'll keep you here a little bit longer, maybe for a few questions. Again, thank you so much for being here. Okay, we have a few questions for Kat. Which MFRE courses did you enjoy the most?
I enjoyed, let me just check the title here, because if you're going to become an MFRE student, you would know that we refer courses by numbers. So my favorite numbers were 528. That's Applied Economics, which is Dr. Johnson's course, as well as 526. That was environmental economics and policy theory, and also Dr. Killeen Westman's course, 516. Mainly because that helped me not only just in the career path, as well as my personal investment ideas and stuff. So I learned a lot about financial statements during that course. So yeah, I love them very much. Not one favorite, but a lot. Yeah.
Nice combination: econometrics, environmental policy, and strategic and financial management. That's a nice background for sure.
Yeah, and a good mix from term 1 and term 2 as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. What is the statistical programming language you use for work, and what language did you learn in MFRE?
At MFRE, I learned Stata, R, also SQL. Some people call it SQL, and Tableau is a visualization software. At work, also Excel, of course. At work, I mostly use Excel and Python, or depending on what work we do. Sometimes we have to customize the tool for the client's need. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Probably a good time to interject and let people who are watching know, and probably for you, Kat, to know as well, that we have, since you graduated, we have hired a data analytics coordinator, which Janelle already mentioned. Her name is Krisha Lim, and she offers a series of Python, sort of a more higher applied R, SQL, non-SQL workshops all throughout the year. And of course, we also, besides her offering these workshops, we also integrate them right into the courses and into our applications and into the courses. So Kat, if you want to come back and take one of those, I'd be happy to have you. Alumni can always come back and take classes or workshops, you know that.